What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off into this. So, 50 Cent and Big Meech is basically, should I say, beefing? Yeah, I guess we could say that to some degree, even though both of these guys, I don't know, man. Big Meech just got out of prison, man, after doing a long stretch. 50 Cent, for the most part, was in his corner, you know what I'm saying? Actually got the right to do his tell-all life story of BMF. Actually got a series going on that over there on Star that a lot of people love watching. I actually like watching it also. And Big Meech get out, you know what I'm saying? You see there the picture with him and 50 Cent hugging each other, you know what I'm saying? And then Rick Ross and Big Meech had a picture together also. No, they actually had like a little video clip surfacing around the internet where it was sort of like this too, you know what I'm saying? Where Rick Ross showing Big Meech some love and things like that. You know, apparently 50 Cent didn't like that. He felt Big Meech is a rat in more than one way. Not only a rat when dealing with his case, that's alleged in that he actually was involved with setting other people up through another person. Like, in other words, like he might have didn't personally rat or set people up, but he had somebody do it on his behalf so that he can get lesser time. This is what they are alleging. So we supposed to be looking out for some woman named Tammy Cohen's, who's supposed to be telling everything that happened and went on. Also, he believed Big Meech is a rat because he believed that there's some entitlement that's owed to him by him putting his son on, taking his life story and making it out of a series. And you know, I don't know what their personal conversation was like, so it might even go more in depth. But that's a lot of things we don't know because we just looking at the surface of things. They probably had some private conversations, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't doubt that while Big Meech was locked up, him and 50 wasn't talking on the phone and how things was, you know. So 50 feel that he's a rat more than one way. So he put up a post of Big Meech basically a rat saying that I think I'm Big Meech. Then Big Meech put this up with a rat eating cheese saying this ain't nothing, 50 ain't nothing but an internet gangster. Okay, here's my thing of what's going on here. I know when it comes to social media, when things like this happen, it's like people begin to pick sides. I'm not here to pick sides. I'm here to actually tell the truth about the things that's going on. Now, one thing about this is this. For 50 Cent to call him a rat because he's didn't like him actually hanging out with Rick Ross and receiving him hanging out with Rick Ross. I think that's fake because whatever you know about Big Meech that you telling us now, you knew then. You knew then. And apparently you was okay with it as long as he remained some type of faithful or loyalty to you or something like that. You have to understand, man. That right there, first of all, that's fake in itself. Let's be clear with it, because you want the people to see him as a rat and disown him and look at him some type of way, but you were comfortable around him. This picture actually tell on it. Did you know he was a rat when you was hugging him and embracing him like this to let the people, to get the people to embrace him? Because that's what happened when you take pictures like this. When you're taking pictures like this, you co-signing this man. You co-signing this man. And this is being presented on your page and other pages. So you want the people to embrace him and you co-signing him, even with the knowledge of knowing the things you're saying about him now. Because I'm pretty sure that didn't just fall on your lap after he took this picture with Rick Ross. So you've been knowing he was a rat, but then allegedly a rat. So you've been knowing he was a alleged rat, But you didn't have no problem with it as long as he was remained cool with you or under your wing. Basically, you're going about this wrong, 50. You're going about this so wrong. I expected better from you, from being a businessman who always speak like you have this wisdom, like you have this knowledge, like you have all this game that you're willing to throw away and take money out of your own pocket just to so-called prove a point that you're not proving. Just to prove a point that you're not proving. You know how many people you co-sign and really hang around with on a daily that you like and embrace and talk to that's really snitches and rats and that then told on people? Yes, you know a lot of them. But again, you don't care as long as they cool with you. But the moment they not cool with you, then y'all be wanting to expose people on the things you already knew about them, which means that's like faking itself. Now, when it comes to Big Meech, let's just be honest. Big Meech don't know you. Big Meech don't know Rick Ross. The man don't know none of y'all. Y'all know about that man life of what he used to do, and then y'all look up to him as some type of ghetto hood star, one of the gang legends. Out, it's real. Go somewhere. Go. Lapping that water that loud. Go sit down somewhere. Man. Anyway, y'all look at Big Meech as the ghetto star, the hood star. Now, as a result of looking at him like that, that man didn't know y'all. And then what's crazy, you actually doing this man documentary in his lifestyle. You doing his documentary in his life, and you seeing what you portraying about him inside the movie. He's a hustler. He gets money with everybody. You got him all on the BMF, traveling place to place, getting money with everybody, plugging in all these different drug dealers and different cliques and gangs to come together as one to get money. But then you offended at the same person you doing the whole series on, knowing his blueprint of how he get down. That man ain't finna just be under you like that, especially when he believe he a boss himself. Look what's on his neck. He still got BMF on his neck, which is stupid. I would have been burnt that brand down to the ground. After you get indicted on that, you burn that down to the ground. You don't keep embracing that. What is wrong with these people, man? Niggas is stupid as hell. You want to keep branding that same brand that actually got all y'all indicted? How many of y'all was indicted on that? You don't rebrand that. You don't rebrand that. Especially trying to get others to be up under it. Especially if y'all all ain't flying straight. Because if you got one rat that's in there that's not flying straight, there y'all go RICO'd again up under that same brand. You RICO'd again under that same brand. And could you really trust that when at the same time wanting so many people to be a part of that? Like, niggas be thinking like kids. And this is why I always say niggas. There's a difference between niggas and black men. Know the difference. Big Meech look at himself as being an alpha male. So he's not going to be comfortable up under you. And he's not going to let you basically be sonning him, embracing him like he under you. No. If any man going to want to branch off and do his own thing. Yeah, I thank you for doing my life story. Yeah, I thank you for putting my son in a position. But at the end of the day, I'm my own man. I make my own moves. I probably don't even like the people you around. Do that mean you're going to cut them off because of me? No, you're not. So don't get mad at me and try to cut me off of people you don't like me and you really friends, like me and you really blood, like me and you really was the ones that was out here getting money together. We wasn't. You shouldn't be mad at that. You shouldn't be offended at that. And it's showing that you still hurt over Rick Ross. Yes, I get the background that you and him don't like each other, but that's your beef. That's your war with your guys. Now, you could be mad at Lloyd Banks or Tony Yayo, you know what I'm saying? Them type of guys who actually taking pictures with Rick Ross because they are G Unit. They was down with you. But you can't be mad at Big Meech for getting money from Rick Ross. Big Meech doing what anybody do when they get out of prison, especially in his position with all y'all. Because all y'all want to know the man. All y'all looking up to him like he a ghetto hood star, like y'all was actually a part of BMF. You don't think he gonna capitalize off that? Yeah, I'm gonna capitalize off that. I'm gonna make my rounds. Especially when you coming out of the Fed joint and you starting all over from scratch. I'm gonna make my rounds. I'm gonna get money from 50. I'm gonna get money from Rick Ross. I'm gonna get money from LeBron James. I'm gonna get money from Jay-Z. I'm gonna get money from T.I. I'm gonna get money from whatever celebrity want to show me love. Especially when I don't know y'all. You don't know y'all. Act like you was literally getting money with this man. No, you wasn't. He doing exactly what he's supposed to do. Make his rounds, get money by all these stars who said, like when LeBron said, welcome home, Big Meech. Oh, that's an invitation. And you a billionaire? I'm pretty sure when you see me, you ain't just finna shake my hand and say, welcome home. Especially when you black. We know how this go. When you get out of jail, you make your rounds. You make your rounds of anybody who want to show you love, knowing your situation. So yeah, 50, you being very petty right now. Even to the point, you see, that's the thing about envy, man. That's why this stuff is dangerous. Because this stuff gets so bad that you can want a person bad enough, you willing to even hurt yourself. You willing to even hurt yourself. He don't even care. He willing to stop BMF, the whole movie. He willing to take money out of his own pocket. At the same time, thinking you proving a point when you're not really proving a point, you're making yourself look bad. And guess what point you are proving? That you are a bitter old man who still don't get it. You still don't get it. And if you a millionaire like you is, you walk in that confidence. You walk in that knowledge. You acting like a little hood nigga. And no wonder why we see these young boys getting murdered and killed in this hip-hop game, because look at the ones who's supposed to be the OGs of it. Look how they handle themselves. They act just like these guys. They like kids. They probably ain't dissing on records, but they dissing on the internet. They dissing on Instagram. They Twitter beefing. They YouTube beefing. They TikTok beefing. That's petty. Virginia. Yeah, hello. Hello. Hello? Yeah, who is this? Okay, I'm her caretaker. What's up? Yes, I'm her caretaker, power of attorney. Yes. Mr. Baker. Yes. I guess so. That's what they said. Hold on. That's somebody trying to sell something. I gotta do something, man. I ain't thinking about them people right now. They trying to sell something. I'm in the middle of explaining something. Yeah, anyway. He doing exactly what he's supposed to be doing. And 50 Cent, you definitely very bitter. And I get it, man. I get it, you believe. And see, that's another problem with you, 50. Big Meech ain't your friend. Stop trying to act like he your friend. That man associate. He's an associate. Y'all have a business deal with each other. That's it. That man has no obligation to you in no type of way, regarding to you doing his series. You benefit from it too. So it ain't like I'm doing you a favor. He doing you a favor too. Okay. If anything, he doing you more of a favor than you doing him, because anybody would have did that story. Anybody would have did that documentary. You can bet that was going to be done. All the money out here, people trying to get, all the stories they trying to come up with, going back into all these past things and looking up things. So that was going to be done anyway. So it ain't like you really get doing him a favor, because at the end of the day, you're doing yourself a favor. You the one benefiting the most out of it. You get more than anybody in this deal. And yet again, you willing to throw it all away to prove what? It's like y'all always trying to, the pride and arrogance of trying to get this internet to just embrace y'all. This is just terrible. Straight up vanity. It's vanity. You get what I'm saying? And it's terrible. And it's terrible. You not this man friend. You is not BMF. You have your own gang. You so-called G Unit or whatever else you doing. That's yours. BMF so-called is his. Let him do him. You do you. Because all he doing is doing the same hustle he was doing before he got out, but it's not being done in drugs. He getting money with everybody. He get money with you on the movies. Ain't no telling what deal he working out with Rick Ross over there on that. So he getting involved in those things. And let the man be successful where he may, just as long as he continue to do good business with you. The man have no entitlement of picking up your beefs, picking up your dramas. That man is on parole for probably how long? Let the man walk straight, do what he got to do. Assist him in any way that you can at the same time, doing what you do, man. Like brothers just always conditioned to hate each other. They always looking for some type of reason to just be divided. Terrible. But at the end of the day, it is what it is, man. I just think it's fake. I just think it's fake of 50 Cent or what he's doing. I think it's very, very fake. Very, very fake. Nothing real about it. You trying to expose him on being a rat, but yet it's obvious you knew all that information before him and the Rick Ross footage came forth on social media, which meant you didn't have a problem with it. And if you didn't have a problem with it, why you got a problem with it now? If anything, that make you look bad. That actually make you look like a rat. Just keeping it real. That makes you look like a rat. That makes you look bad. And if the pot calling the kettle black.